The owners of this Papa John say every month since the pandemic began, it got harder and harder to justify remaining open. Well, the inevitable came at the beginning of this week. They closed up shop, saying they simply did not have enough people to deliver the kind of service their customers deserved.
When we started with the COVID-19, we knew that there was going to be a lot of issues because certain people couldn't continue to work due to their families being compromised and stuff like that. So we did go ahead and give our current employees then a bonus, and we were trying to give raises and trying to encourage people to continue working.
But ultimately, their efforts were not enough. This Papa John's in Monroe closed its doors for good Sunday. A note to customers cited the pandemic and the staffing shortage.
Because of some of the other, I think, incentives maybe not to work at times, that drew a lot of our employees out, and we weren't able to fully staff the store for over a year now.
Jacqueline Childers owns this pizza shop with her husband and parents. She says other businesses in Monroe are having trouble getting people to work, and some have closed. It's also an issue for Darren Lee, who just opened Hopscotch and Bourbon in Roseville.
For the last 2 months, I've been looking for and trying to find people, and everybody's content with their unemployment. They're content with the money they're being paid to stay home and not work.
It's easy to point at that and say that, people getting an extra $600 a week is the problem.
Matt Rowling is from the Mike Ilitch School of Business at Wayne State.
I think the issue that they're facing now is that if you're in the service industry, the minimum wage in the service industry is, a couple dollars an hour. If restaurants, if everyone knows that the demand for eating out isn't what it was a year ago, pre-COVID, it's going to be really hard for you to attract talented people to come work.
But many businesses, including Childers, have offered sign-on bonuses to attract new workers.
We did do a lot of paid advertising for jobs, trying on websites and on the news to try to get more people in, but we're literally not getting any applications whatsoever.
The fact Childers and their family have another Papa John's in Dundee softens the blow of closing this one. Even so,
people, I think, see this and think that the big guys at Papa John's are the ones that are hurting, but it really isn't. It's us, and that's how it is for a lot of other businesses around Monroe County.
Republican state lawmakers are behind an effort to give the unemployed $1,000 if they land a job. That measure got through a House committee but is a ways away from being approved. In Monroe, I'm Randy Wembley, and this is The Edge.